and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today, in the blue corner, we have Babaryann playing a Vanguard income. In the red corner, we have Colonel Koenig42 playing with a balance income, and he is playing the 3rd Guard Tank Corps, and Babaryann is playing Group Turina. And this is sure to be a hard one, playing Turina against the 3rd Guard Tank Corps. We see already that Colonel Koenig has an IS-2 44 on the ground. No doubt wanting to block access here and take that hill. Sorry about that, guys. And here, opposing him, we have a ZIS-2 HE gun, machine gun, flamethrower, the usual for Turina start. Let's start this a little bit so we can see what people have here. We have bazooka, flamers are no doubt going to go into town here. This is an interesting map, another good classic that we have. Usually the fight is in town or around here. Sometime it can be here, but a little bit more rare. Let me just put the audio down just a little bit. There you go. Okay. So it's interesting. I don't think Babaryann is gonna attack much here. Probably just have some kind of defenses. He probably expects a lot of heavy tanks and M4s. I think the bulk of the attack is gonna happen here for a deck like Turina. You can see he has PTRS, flamers, Tenko Descent Niki with the Aftrax, obviously. The Strelsky, he's got some T4. Those are Panzer IV, early Panzer IV, made to support infantry. He's got an M42 that's going to be good in town. Colonel Koenig still have just a little bit here. I think his main thrust is going to be to secure this area here. He's got a leader M4. Oh. And the game is starting, so let's see where these guys are all going. It's a typical way of going here. Same here, he's gonna try to go for this hill there. Babaryann's not putting a lot on this hill. He's putting just a little guy here. He's gonna attack here with probably the tanks. Yeah, they're gonna quick attack here. Although they should probably just move fast and to escape the IS-2, but the IS-2 is going to take so long to arrive anyway. And here we have people going into town probably. Oh, and he's making quite an aggressive move here, going for that second hill. And if he controls that hill, then he's going to be able to move anti-tank and IS-2 on that hill and have a nice view to block the enemy reinforcement. Basically, this whole side is going to be his, so that's pretty dangerous for Babaryann. Doesn't have a lot here, but I think, yeah, he's got more of these guys coming here. Still not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus all of this. Well, let's see how it goes. So we're gonna have the flamers and the anti-tank gun squad coming first with their motorcycle. They're going pretty fast. We're gonna see clash soon. Flamers are coming in. The HE gun as well. It's gonna stop right in the middle of the road. Try to hit that 42. But this unloads first. That squad's dead. This squad's gonna be dead too. These aren't going for the attack. Here we have the Guardia coming in. We have a leader here. There you go. Leader is position. He's gonna give veterancy to all of these. we already have a lot of attack here. There's HE going down from the OB25 and the Yak 7B. We have P3 giving chase. It's not gonna meet with his target. Nothing here on the hill. They're all going for that second hill. Oh, okay. I just noticed why the audio of my computer seemed loud is because it was a full volume. Alright, so the tank made their way. This guy's HE bombarding these. These are gonna die against the Koenig42. So it's safe to say Colonel Koenig has the hill now. I think he's gonna struggle a little bit more to get this hill though, and especially with the tank's reinforcement. In town, not much is happening. We have the T4 shooting at the SG-43. These are gonna retreat, and this one's gonna go back on his way. Support these guys. We have the officer who's approaching to give veterancy. And at this point, these guys could probably push and win 2 versus 1. Not gonna go good for these guys. And here we still have the fight on the hill. Tanks are coming in to support the infantry, and it's gonna obliterate this little push here. We have PTRS squad right here to stop any advance. Recon is destroying the bazooka. That's a nice play. And IS-2 is gonna protect that road from now on. There's a ZIS-2 coming in probably to... Oh, really? It's gonna go all the way here. Probably gonna get intercepted by the IS-2 first. It looks like there's a stalemate here. HE plane hitting their target. Not doing a lot of damage, but still. It's only just a Yak 7B. How much can it cost? I think eventually down the line, if he managed to keep it alive, it's going to be a worth investment. Babaryann's captured the hill back here. He's going to bring his sniper right here. And he's going to advance blindly his tank into it. Although, you know, the front line kind of gives it away. There's nothing in the forest. There's a lot of points spent on the IS-2 that Babaryann had the time to overwhelm the enemy. There's still a plane in the air, the recon plane. There's no anti-aircraft on the ground for Colonel Koenig. Both players are very good players, by the way. These aren't rookies, so they know what they're doing. Although this is getting quite dangerous here. I am not sure if Koenig is seeing this play, or maybe he has his attention somewhere else, but there's not much going on right now. And it looks like there's going to be a side shot. Oh, and he sees it, or the tank sees it, either way. Snipers engaging the MG43. The 76 are not going to destroy this at this range. They're not even suppressing it. Oh! But the shooter knocked out from the IS-2. And at this moment, he should advance the tanks and try to three-pronged attack it. But it seems that the IS-2 is now very badly suppressed. Doesn't manage to kill any of the tree, which is surprising. Who's going to win that engagement? Oh. HE rocket is not going to do much against tanks, but it's a desperate measure. Here comes the AT rocket! It doesn't land on it. His reinforcement coming in the form of M4 tanks are now side-shotting the 76, who probably will go down. And one is dead. IS-2 is badly damaged. You can see it from the appearance on the tank. Babaryann is doing a smart move here, coming in from around, trying to cut the line of reinforcement and maybe even capture this flag soon. T-34 advancing ruthlessly on their... Oh, they stopped and they're gonna get picked off now. The MCHA is starting to kill the 76 as well. It was a very good attempt, and they damaged it pretty bad. So AT rocket plane can just finish that in hopefully one run, but we'll have to see. Babaryann is using the efficient shot on the Zis2, although at that health he can probably just use the regular AP ammo rather than the APCR and still get a kill. We have a lot of troops here coming in, not scared at all of being destroyed. It's a very aggressive move. It's already 14-10 for Babaryann, which is on the Vanguard income, so he can't afford to let his enemy recover from this. He just needs to push and push and push. He's got both flags in town now. It seems his half track was destroyed. Unfortunately, I don't think he had time to unload the infantry. Highest 2 is coming back into play, supported by the M4. Wow, this is one hell of a push. Another 376s are coming in with mortar, probably to use for smoke. Sherman is gonna come into town probably and decapitate everything it finds. There's a leader here with Zis2 coming in directly into town, and I think that's gonna have to be aborted. M2A1's doing the spotting. Tanko are going down. Sherman against M42. Who's gonna win at this range? He doesn't have APCR anymore, so the Sherman's gonna win for sure. Yeah, this is dead. It's very static in town. Not a lot of reinforcement compared to the middle ground. Both players wants to have control of the hill, which is a very smart idea. I think Koenig can forget this dream, but Babaryann is living the dream right now. He's going to be able to do quite some damage, and it's a close range. It's good for him. Although the Shermans are going to cause a lot of problems. I'm not sure if he has any more AT plane. That would be a good time to use them. Mortar is going to start... oh, shelling! Smoke or rounds? I feel like the Mortar could kill the IS-2 with their rounds, seeing as he's got low health, but probably not one, and he probably doesn't have corrected shot. Let's see what it is. Yeah, those are regular rounds. Oh! Wow. My bad. It looks like he could. Alright. Usually what I would do is couple like 3 or 4 of them and spam shot tanks to death. Of course, though, with these mortars, the ground 82mm, they're less mobile, so it's more dangerous to group them. There's a push here from Koenig taking back that hill, rolling over the dead bodies of previous battle, and M2A1 already almost out of ammo. That's a problem since the patch. They don't have much. He's gonna bring a leader, but he doesn't have much infantry to lead anymore. This push here is still going on. HE planes going for the kill. Misses his target completely. Probably lost line of sight. There's tanks here protecting the... No, protecting nothing. They're going to charge in. The Zis2 is already falling. I think it shot the Sherman, though, which is always a good thing. M4 are going to finish the job. They're going to clean those half-tracks right here. There you go, one down. Avtos coming in the forest, going to do some damage, especially against the Strelky. 76 are getting target on the Sherman, probably. Yep. And it's dead. And Babaryann is pretty much free to advance. He saved up the AT gun here. Going to be able to bring it to the front and shoot any reinforcement. Koenig has only got his 37mm. He's gonna lose his Sherman soon. It's looking pretty bad for Koenig right now. 14-10 still. The town is static. No one's daring to make a move. And as I say that, they're both making moves. Strelski advancing in support with the T4. Recon is shooting the Flamer. It's a nice target for Recon. The AT plane, I don't know what happened. Probably lost line of sight, which is odd with two Recons. Or maybe it's a bug and he didn't shoot. Who knows? More tanks on the hill, more behind, just waiting for orders. Snipers coming in with a nice white truck. Two more 76 coming in. Koenig is getting overwhelmed here on the hill. Haiti planes find their targets and missed. Yak 7 passes by, doesn't manage to kill it. He goes way too fast for that plane. Brings two other Yak 7B and still doesn't kill them. Maybe the Recon will die. I doubt it. Yak 7s are not the greatest plane around. They can be good in packs, but the bombers are even less, I believe. Because they're slower as well. Don't even manage to kill them. That sucks. That's bad for Koenig. He's managed to take back this hill. He's still got this flag in his position. He's got lots of AA. All of this AA with the IS-2 costs a lot of points together. And he needs the AA here in town. Babaryann is bringing mobile AA. These suppress very quickly. They're good. They're weak, but they're good. You position them in forest, they'll protect your troops in there. Sherman is probably gonna die soon from these. There's even more coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did these guys went? Probably here. He's bringing HE gun here, which is very, very odd, but whatever works, right? Yeah, this is probably done to put stress on the enemy. Babaryann knows there's AA here. He knows he can take them out with that, although it's a risky move, I'd say. But no gain, no risk, no gain, as the English says. We can see he leaves two behind with a recon. He's going to take care of anyone trying to flank here. He's even going to help the leader, although this one dies, unfortunately, for Babaryann. He loses infantry here. He's only got a sniper and AFVs, which is pretty bad to go without infantry in forests with vehicles, I'd say. But the enemy doesn't have much AT in there. He keeps shooting the HE on tanks, which doesn't do much. Would have been better on the sniper, maybe. Town is still static. Probably a couple of skirmishes here and there. Hey, shooting at the snipers, getting suppressed. Oh, there you go. That's a good use of HE right on the sniper. More death here in the forest. He's gonna retreat his tanks, which is good. Only one infantry as reinforcement. That's bad. He probably doesn't. Yeah, he sees that one. Okay. And it looks like Koenig's temporarily gaining back control of the hill. And I was gonna say if he had more infantry coming in, but he doesn't. A tank here, a machine gun here, take care of any snipers or anything. The HE gun is protecting those Tenko Descentniki. It's a wild charge. It's a wild charge, and it was worth a try, I guess, to take the attention from the opponent away from the hill. And it's a waste of ammo, I guess, for the enemy. I always factor that in. Sometime I bring my plane just so the enemy AA wastes his ammo. Here we have a push in town supported by Panzer IVs. with 76 and some Gaz AAA Maxim 4. A great tank. The Panzer IVs are pretty good looking as well. 16-8 for Babaryann. Vanguard income making its way into 1v1 yet again. They're in phase B right now. Phase C is coming in. This is where Babaryann's gonna struggle the most. Although he's got so much troops on the map that it's probably not gonna have a lot of effect. If Koenig doesn't recuperate in 5 minutes, he's gonna lose. And 3 of those 5 minutes with only a difference of 10 points per income, which isn't much. Not enough to make a difference. 276 versus a Sherman, they're probably going to win, I was going to say, but I might be wrong. Yeah. It's a bounce. They're both bouncing each other. M42 takes care of the Sherman in town. This is starting to be the never-ending story. He's got reinforcement coming in too late. Another tank goes down here. This is not a good day for him. M4 shooting at the airplane. Oh. AT guns are landing on their mark and they're killing the Sherman. This was a costly business here. 17-7, 4 minute 20 second to the game. Koenig is going for the Zistu with the flamers, which is a good thing. Babaryann doesn't have anything to cover that. The town is controlled completely by Babaryann, and we are in a way in a sort of Stalingrad here, where the enemy only has a little bit of town and is going to struggle. And I'm sure if he would have made it to C with 155 points, he would have been able to Stalingrad his way out of there, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. The T4 is going to die to that, sure. Attacking one by one here, probably not a great idea, but at this point, who cares? It's only a matter of keeping the enemy busy. Babaryann still has the centered forest here, losing control of the side, but it's not going to matter much at this point. He's just going to bring in light troops, quick, fast, and cheap troop, just to keep the enemy busy. I don't know why he's bringing them here, but he knows what he's doing for sure. Leader coming in, and I don't know why there's already a leader here. It didn't prevent the surrender from that troop, which is odd. What Koenig need now is more infantry. And we see one here. We see one here. 2 fresh troops coming in town. They're with the frag HE grenade. They're gonna try to clear out town. Although with the flamer here, I'm not sure they're gonna succeed. Although if he attacks all at the same time, yeah, they'll manage. They'll manage. We have Guardia coming in here for some weird reason, because that's not where he needs them. He needs them in town. He needs them in both. I mean, in forest, I meant, but also in town. He needs more troops in town. Babaryann obviously is not paying attention right now. He's going to maybe lose the flag. Not yet, no. 15-9, 2 minutes to the game. We're in phase C right now, so we should be seeing a lot of reinforcement coming from Koenig, but we're not. What's going on? Tanks, too much tanks, I believe. But you can see there's not a lot of tanks here. There's one here, but obviously he doesn't know that. There's the PE2, that's probably where the points have went. Bombers are going to try to bomb what exactly? Nothing. They're going to fall back. Waste of points right there. Not Koenig's best day, I gotta say. And Like I already said, he's a very good player. He knows what he's doing. Um, but I think Vanguard here just completely overwhelmed. Maybe he's making impulse buy right now just to try to have an edge, buying troops that don't need a long time to arrive. You know, like planes are gonna get there quick. Planes are almost untouchable from ground units, but it's not the right move. He needs to take back town. And he's taking back that flag now, which is great. So now we're back to 13-11 with 1 minute 50 seconds. He need another flag. Right here would be a nice approach for his infantry to come in and attack. But there's no infantry coming here. There's just more tanks here. AT rockets are going to kill the leader. Koenig is destroying the leader here. Babaryann is missing that, or else he would have taken away from the church. Side shot, but doesn't kill, probably because of the APCR round. Another shot, I think, is going to die. Oh, wow. Well, the Sherman killed the SU. These these tank destroyers, I don't really like them. Personally, I never use them. I rarely. They're fragile. They miss their shot often. Here we see another one coming in. 23 seconds, and it's gonna 43 seconds now. Koenig captured another flag, but in 38 seconds, now he's bringing a lot of infantry. Should have done that a lot earlier and bring them here to capture that flag. This is pretty safe here with the tank. 12-12. Wow. Well, this could go around. He didn't manage. He could capture that, possibly. How did... Wow. What the hell happened here? Colonel Koenig came from behind, but he's going to lose these flag immediately. I think he went from here. Maybe he just barged in through town, actually. That makes more sense here. But he's not going to hold for long, and it's going to be game. Nice try, though. That's pretty good. Coupled with infantry, that would have been a great move. But I think at this point, he didn't have enough points to buy everything he wanted. That was a last desperate assault. So we have the game in 23 minutes. It's a minor defeat for Koenig. Let's oh, we cannot see the profile of these players. That sucks. But I know they're high level. They're pretty good. 2,500 kills for Koenig to 230 for Babaryann. So Koenig's got more killed, but he didn't manage the flag keeping because Babaryann was just pouring in and keeping him busy. Whoa. Between 14 minutes 36 and 15 minutes 59, there's only Babaryann that died. Wow. How many kills here? Tanko did their job. IS2 did not do his job. I mean, he did destroy some, but that was a whole waste of point. And higher skilled players should know that you can't necessarily buy heavy tanks to keep another higher skilled player on their toes. These tanks are pretty easy to defeat when you know how, when you got the skills for it and the knowledge. And they gotta be really good supported if you're going to bring a heavy tank against these players. And well, you need AA, you need recon, you need machine guns around, you need a couple more tanks to defend. You know, had he a Sherman or two with him, that would have kept him entirely safe. But he used it in deployment in phase A, and I think that was a mistake. Sherman's here doing their job. Sherman did pretty well again. This is where he got all the positive kills. Panzer Shreks, yeah. Su-85 killed a lot of support units, but still. Sherman again, they're killing a lot. Sherman again, killing a lot of tanks. Like, yeah, that's a lot of tanks. That's good points, good investment, good micro probably. Another lots of tanks. these tanks are just fodder. Anyway, and for Babaryann, those tankos did great job. Nothing extraordinary here. This is basically the art of pushing and never looking back. All right. Well, hope you guys had fun, and we will see each other for another battle at some point. Have a great night. Goodbye.